Today on the channel from Mcfarlane, DC, in the Three Jokers line, we've got Batgirl and we've got Batman. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mcfarlane DC unboxing and review. And today, from the Three Jokers line, we've got Batgirl and we've got Batman. But for all your Mcfarlane DC needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. And you guys know very well my stance on Mcfarlane figures, the Mcfarlane DC figures, I should say. I dabble. That's putting it mildly. I don't buy all of them. I pick and choose the ones I want. I really want old school Super Friends in this scale, in this kind of figure assortment. That would be nice. Give us that, Mcfarlane, hopefully one day. But I did pick up those Three Jokers, and I did really like all three of those Joker figures. And I said, you know what? That Batman looks pretty cool, which we're going to check out right here. Batgirl looks pretty cool. I'm going to pick those up. They're going to sit there on the shelf next to those Jokers. Have a little display inside of a display with these guys. Now there is that, what is it, the Red Hood figure. He's part of this. I don't know anything about the Three Jokers storyline outside of, you know, it's three different Jokers. They got different things going on. The usual comic book stuff. But I might pick that one up just because it's part of the line. I feel like I should have the whole line. I'm sure that makes sense. I might wait, get a deal, wait for a Target sale, wait for something like that and jump in because I'm not super familiar with the character, but I thought it might look cool with these guys. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff I always tell you. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, do some comparisons with those Jokers at the very end. Yeah, those Jokers. Those Jokers. But we're going to start it with ladies first like we always do. We're going to go with Batgirl from the Three Jokers. I do like Mcfarlane and his uniform packaging. That is one thing he should be commended for. DC Multiverse Batgirl. Got her in the package. You got the little card going on. You got a stand. What is that weapon? A little bat grappling hook. And yeah, she's got even some Batman themed weapons. I'm all here for that. A batarang right there. Mcfarlane toys up top. 22 points of articulation. That's more articulation than I have at this point. You got Batgirl right there. You got the Three Jokers. I love that green against the black on the packaging. Batman, the Three Jokers, Batgirl, Mcfarlane toys. Little window on this side, Batgirl, all that fun stuff. And on the back, you got a little cross-sell down at the bottom, a little picture of the action figure as well. No blurbs. They save all the blurbs for the cards, which is always interesting. So nothing back here, nothing I see that we need to talk about. So let's do it. Let's get him out of the package, or get her out of the package. Not so much him. Let's pull this out. Maybe. Come on, there it is. All right, let's get this stand out of here. Now, I always talk about it. I do love that Mcfarlane, see you later, gives us stands with their figures. I think that is a really nice touch. More companies need to give us stands. Stands are a big deal. A lot of adult collectors out there. See you later up high towards the sky. A lot of adult collectors out there that really do appreciate a stand, myself included, and they are needed for these figures. Sometimes they get a little bit of top heavy here. Old Barbara Gordon. But yeah, I'll take a picture of this card so you can read the back if you want to pause it and all that kind of fun stuff. How about a little plastic prison? I got to say, this is a very light figure. It is female. It is smaller. There she is in the plastic prison. Got my handy-dandy scissors. Going to break her out. But this looks good. This almost looks like classic Batgirl for me. The coloring on this one, I do like the looks. Obviously, Barbara Gordon, that's my Batgirl when I think of Batgirl. And I'm sure there's been many other Batgirls over the years, just like Batman and everything else. Okay, come on. A little tape here on the batarang. Grappling hook. Got those out. Now can I get her out of the package? Oh my gosh, she is locked in like you wouldn't believe. They are not messing around here at Mcfarlane. They said, you know what? We like the environment a little bit, but not a ton. We need to give as many twist ties as we possibly can. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, Mcfarlane, what are you doing? You're frustrating me. Even on the hands as well, it looks like. Can I get in there? Riveting programming here as I try to free her from her plastic prison. Get another one around the waist. Jeez. What are we doing? Oh, another hand. Oh my gosh, this is infuriating. I don't think you need this many twist ties and strap downs, especially for this light of a figure. She's not going anywhere. There it is. See you later up high. Get out of here. Twist ties everywhere. What a mess. My carpet's going to get a heck of a workout later. There it is. All right, off to the side. Bam. Oh my gosh, more here. What are we doing? I need to get a t-shirt that says, what are we doing? That's a famous saying of mine at work, and it's crossed over to my figure hunting life. What are we doing? That's the $1,000,000 question. All right, let's get an old Barbara Gordon straightened out here. Get her looking good. Now, I like the kind of non-cartoony look to this one, the darkness to it. She does have a good, like, dark face. Like, not a happy Batgirl, like an animated face. This is some darkness to this face. And that's what I like out of my Batman universe. I like my campy Batman for Adam West, old school Batman. I like my cartoon Batman to be Super Friends era Batman, or Batman Robin with Scooby-Doo. That's always been my favorite. Maybe it's my age. I don't know what it is. And then for action figure wise and stuff like this, I like more of a dark persona, a dark storyline in my comics and stuff for Batman. And that's what this kind of looks like to me. It's a little darker version of Barbara Gordon. There's no smiles. There's none of that stuff going on. So I do like that. So she's got a very dark black cowl and a dark black cape. I like the yellow on the inside of the cape, but it does look a little weird with the gray suit and the yellow with the black. It almost feels like this should all be gray instead of black, or vice versa. And like I said, I'm not familiar with the comic book, so I could be wrong on that, but it does look a little strange to me. We do got the 22 points of articulation on this one, the double jointed elbows, the bicep swivel. The wrist is where you get a ton of movement. It's on a ball joint, so you can go up, down, all around, side to side, all that fun stuff. Head, of course, is going to move for you. You got the abdominal section that moves all around. You got the legs, you got the double jointed knees, you got the legs that give her a full split if you wanted to. And then, of course, the legs. Now, the one thing I've always disliked on the Mcfarlane toys, and this one really does call it out a little bit more, is the ball joint at the ankles right here. It just always sticks out to me. It just seems like a little bit much. I just don't like that. I wish they could hide that a little bit better, put it inside the plastic, do something. And then you get the famous toe articulation. You always need toe articulation. We've said it since day one on the channel. Everybody loves toe articulation, myself included. But good vibrant colors on this one. No problems with the yellow. Sometimes you could see a scratching on the Batman logo. You definitely don't want that. That's one you would pass on. She's, of course, going to fit on the DC stand from Mcfarlane. Really do like the stands here. Then you get down to her weapons. It doesn't retract or anything with a string, but you got the Batarang here. You can have that shooting up. And then, of course, you got the straight-up Batarang. Like a Ninja Star. A Ninja Star is all the rage in the 80s. I don't know, or Ninja Star is all the rage today. Back then, you know, when we were 9, 10 years old, you'd just go down to the store, and us kids, we'd pick up some Chinese stars, and, you know, we'd throw them at each other. That's what you do. And one time, I've told the story before, one of my friends, him and his twin brother got in a big fight, and his brother grabbed the old Chinese throwing star and just chucked it. Man, got him right in the back. Our play date was over. After that, I had to go home, and I'm sure he was grounded and stuff like that. So Chinese stars, Batarangs, all the rage in the 80s, and apparently all the rage in 2022 with at least Batgirl here. But this Batgirl figure is good. I say this is a solid pickup. I don't have another Batgirl in my collection. But as I give me some more Batman people that are must-haves, she fits the mold. I like the looks of this one. I think this is the best one I've seen that just caught my eye. So I'm very happy to have this. I'm here for it. I like it. I can recommend this, especially for around $20. You can't really go wrong, but you never know. You always get a deal out there. Maybe there'll be a clearance on her one of these days. I know Targets have her in spades right now. So if you're looking, you can find it there, or support the channel. Go to Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Now we turn our attention to old Batman. Yes, Batman. He has been in many different flavors. You know, there's a million flavors of Mountain Dew, and there's a million flavors of Batman over the years. They've dressed him up, changed his costume, done so much where it's really lost his effectiveness to me. You know, you can only change things so much before you say, what is the original? What is what we think of with Batman? And it's to the point now where I think everybody thinks of Batman differently. Myself, I always think of Adam West. I think of the Super Friends. I think of that gray and blue outfit that I love so much. Others, they think of the Michael Keaton version. Others think of the Batman the animated series, which was very popular in the early 90s. And then others, probably different comic book outfits, stuff like that. So it's really diluted the waters as what is Batman. Where Spider-Man, most people think, you know, the classic Spider-Man suit. There's always a little variance on it, but it's the classic suit. Batman, I feel like it's all over the place. Maybe that's just me, that's just my opinion. I don't know. But there's old Batman in the package, very similar to Batgirl. He's got the card in there. He's got the stand, of course. Same background, same packaging, all that fun stuff going on. But I like this is a meatier, darker Batman. This is more akin to what I look for in a Batman. Three Jokers logo on the side, Batman right there, nothing too fun over here, and the back, a little glamorous shot. Look at that old bat signal up there, flying high, flying free. There it is. All right, we got the cross cell below. The Demon, I've seen him around. King Shazam, I've seen all these. I don't think there's a McFarlane toy figure I haven't seen or I haven't come across. I mean, they're pretty readily available. Distribution is very good on these. Maybe too good, as sometimes we do see clearances, as you guys know. See you later. Get out of here. Let's get this card out. Let's get this stand out. And then we can truly party. We can truly party once we get these out. There it is. There's the card. I don't know if these cards have any value at all. Do people collect these cards? See you later. Yeah, what are we doing? I don't know. Do people collect these cards? Do they get these graded? I know cards are all the rage right now. I wouldn't assume so, but I guess you never know. Stranger things have always happened. See you later. I was big in the starting lineups days. I should say my dad was big. A huge starting lineup collector. We'd go to the conventions. We had a massive collection. You know, similar to how I have my collection, my dad had that growing up with starting lineups. He had them all over the walls. Just a thing of beauty, of course. And it's funny, as nobody really cared about the cards. They cared about the figures back in the day. Now the script has flipped, as a lot of the starting lineup cards these days, people are getting graded. They're worth way more than the figures. Crazy times. We got this Batman. I will take a picture of that. Got the stand as well. We're used to that. Got that right there. Put a little plastic prison. Batman. Look at old Batman. I like this one, though. I like it. It's like a nod to the past, but a nod to the future, from what I like out of Batman. It's kind of got that Batman look of Super Friends kind of thing, but it's got the more later on grays and black skin color tones, or skin color, costume tones to it. So I do like this one. This one does stick out in the sea of Batman figures that have been released over the last couple of years. See you later. Not as many twist ties as Barbara, which is weird, as she's a much lighter figure. You think you need more twist ties on Batman, but hey, here we are. This is the way it is. And once again, I do like this Batman as well. Articulation, 22 points. Cape is not removable. The cape's a nice, soft plastic cape. This is almost the material I would like to see Mattel and AEW Jazzwares use on their wrestling figure coats. It is very pliable. This is lightweight enough that you could have their arms moved up with the jacket on. I would love to see that technology moved over to there, because the Polly Pocket that you can't move the arms is getting out of date and needs replaced. But this cape could be the new kind of material. So I do like this. Without it being soft goods, soft flowing cape, it has that same kind of feel with the plastic. So that is very nice. He's got more of less pronounced horns on his cowl on this Batman, and he does have the big old blades on the side. And when I was a kid playing with my Justice League figures and stuff, I always used these as weapons when I was fighting with my Batman toys and playing with them. I got the symbol of the Bat logo right there in the chest. That is iconic to me. I need that in a Batman figure. That is partially what makes it Batman to me. The mask, the chest, and the cape. That's part of what I have to have if I'm going to be around this Batman. He's got his utility belt going on there, nothing on there. The 22 points articulation, same ones we saw with Barbara Gordon. I do like the face sculpt on this one. He's got kind of a mean, mugged, dark Batman face. Batman always brooding. He's always brooding. Like Kyle in a long meeting at work. He's just brooding in the corner. When's this going to be over? Do we have to have this long of a meeting? Guys, let's just get down to it. Let's just all get down to it. That's what I always say. And I kind of have this face going on sometimes. But I like this one. Now the ball socket thing I talked about with Barbara I didn't like. This is hidden a lot better. It's still there when you look for it, but it is kind of blocked out and hidden. I do appreciate that, and I think that is the key to McFarlane should do that going forward. Hide that big ball joint in there. Hide it in the sculpting. There we go. Hide it in the sculpting. It looks way better. Toe articulation? I think so. I think so. It won't bend on me, though. Oh, that one does. The other one won't. Might have to loosen it up a little bit. But he does have that toe articulation that the people love. The people are here for the toe articulation. It's all the rage. He does have another Batarang kind of going on here, very similar to hers. Same mold with a different kind of end piece going on. Nothing removable or anything like that, but he does have that. So we do get some cool accessories with this one. I'm here for it. It is definitely Batman. He fits on a stand, of course. Maybe it's not my 100% Batman, but man, it's pretty close, and this is something I'm looking for in my Batman figures. I like the looks of it. This is a very strong Batman. I think both of these are at retail right now, or of course, Big Bad Toy Store, like I said. How about the three Jokers? Let's bring them in. We're filling out. This is going to be a good shelf. This is going to be a good display. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, as I always say, because I'm going to have an action figure tour. I'm threatening it. Usually it's in about February. Some delays on some stuff. I got some traveling for some meetings. I'm waiting for a couple of things to come that I can put on my display, but we'll get to it in March, and that is pretty good because it'll be the 2-year anniversary of this very channel here in March. No better way to celebrate than with that, is what I would say. So we'll see how that ends up going, but stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know your thoughts on Mcfarlane, the Batman. Any of you guys a completist on Mcfarlane? Is there Mcfarlane completists out there? I'm all for a complete collection, but man, he comes out with so much stuff, it seems like it would be very, very difficult to be a completionist with it, but I'm sure there's somebody out there doing it. If it's you, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on this 3 Joker line. Do I need that Red Hood? Do I really need him? And I think that's the last one as part of the 3 Jokers. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that one as well. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the 3 Jokers, Batgirl, and Batman, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.